And so the ending to Masamune-Kun's revenge has come to a conclusion. Season 1 at least, because apparently it looks like there will actually be a Season 2. Now, I don't really know how far the manga is, so it might be a while till we actually get a Season 2, but apparently it seems that Masamune still hasn't gotten his revenge quite yet, and also he didn't reveal to Aragaki that, he is actually the real Masamune that appeared at her doorstep, when he was a kid, So, and we don't really know what has gone on with Goso. I believe that was the name of the, imposter Masamune. And we don't really know exactly how he's gonna turn out. We didn't really see much from him in this episode, but maybe later down the line, we could actually see more from him, and him actually being, a little bit more mischievous when it comes to actually, preventing from actually getting Masamune to get with Aragaki. So yeah, and also by the title of what we got at the conclusion of this episode, it apparently says dead or love. So yeah, the words, I don't understand why they chose dead or love. Honestly, it doesn't make any sense, really. But from what it seems like, there will actually be a Season 2, just for the fact that, Masamune hasn't gotten his revenge, and, he did not reveal that he is actually the real Masamune to Aragaki. So, what exactly happens in this episode? So, this episode wasn't really that bad for a conclusion. I had a few chuckles now and then, especially the karaoke scene. That was funny. That was funny, because we have every character, pretty much singing all these songs, right? Everyone is so good at singing, but then we have Masamune's turn actually go down, and it doesn't turn out good at all. I thought, in a way, he would, I was kind of 50-50 on this. I was thinking that maybe he would actually turn out pretty good, and probably be better than everyone in the group to show Aragaki, that he's actually a really good singer. And that would make her more, I guess, attracted toward him. It would impress her. Now, there's also the 50% that I was believing that he would absolutely suck. And I did get it right that he would actually, suck at this, but apparently it has gotten to the point into which everyone in the room passed out, and Yoshino calls for help, oh, please someone help us. She calls a fucking ambulance because, Masamune's voice is so bad, and he only had, a little sliver of just points racked up, and he's like, oh, I actually did pretty good for once, when it comes to my singing. I didn't really think I was that half bad. I actually burned a few calories as much as I would do sit-ups, and I'm like, dude, oh god. But I thought that was the highlight of the episode, because that was great. And pretty much the other half of this episode, in the beginning, we see that Masamune actually does save the play, and he becomes the prince in the role of Snow White, and he ends up kissing Aragaki, so we actually finally got a kiss for once. Of course, at the end, we, got a little tease with Aragaki and Masamune, and I'm like, yeah, this part is definitely going to be, interrupted. When it comes to the overall kiss in the beginning of this episode, they didn't really have a choice, because they had to make an impression for the audience in the role, or in the play of Snow White. However, when it comes to the two actually kissing in their own sort of, will or motivation, we're not going to see that possibly in quite a while. However, this is the problem that I have with this series, at least when it comes to my speculation. I really do not hope that this is going to turn out to be another Nisekoi, where, the resolution of this overall story does not get concluded at all. It just keeps going on and on and on, to the point where Masamune doesn't even get his revenge at all. It doesn't even tell Aragaki that he is actually the real Masamune. But I don't know. That's at least my speculation. But this overall episode wasn't too bad. I liked it. I got a few chuckles at it, and I actually enjoyed it a bit. And I'm actually looking forward to Season 2, if we will actually get that, hopefully. Again, I don't really know how far we are into the manga, but I'm definitely looking forward to another season because this series is kind of funny and I like the way it's playing out. But if it turns into another Nisekoi, I'm just gonna drop it. I know we are going to get introduced to, you know, new characters that are going to be attracted toward Masamune in the coming season, if there is one, but I just hope we actually get a resolution. Hopefully. That's all I want. Please don't be another Nisekoi. Anyways, guys, that about does it for this review of Masamune-Kun's Revenge. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section down below. If you know, you have read the manga, they executed every scene correctly. Maybe there was more that was maybe left out of this episode. I'm very curious at that. And also, just how did you feel about the episode in general? So yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, and I will catch you all in the next episode. Or the video, excuse me, in the next video. Thanks for watching, guys.